Buckle up, Wildcats.
We're full of surprises.
Hey there, it's Kristen, and today we are chatting with Frankie Rodriguez and Joe Serafini of High School Musical, the series. I cannot wait for you guys to check out this conversation. We dive into the Quiñceanero and what's coming up for Carlos and Seb. Enjoy. I'd love to hear from you, Frankie. What was it like to kind of find out that you were getting a whole episode around a Quiñceanero celebrating you and your culture?
Oh my gosh, of course, like, it's so crazy exciting. You think, like, you immediately go, like, what am I gonna wear? But I remember, like, walking into the barn for the first time and seeing the set and just seeing how everything was so beautifully lit and all the details. It was they did such a good job. I'm so proud of the episode.
For you, what do you hope that, other people get to take away from this episode?
Oh, obviously just a glimpse into, someone else's life and someone else's reality to maybe hopefully understand other people a little bit more. I think that is always just, what you would hope for, is that you're like helping people understand each other and bring people together. And I think that's also the message of the episode, is that all, no matter what was happening between all the characters, they all came together for this event. So that's special.
And now, Joe, you just sang like the most iconic song ever by another Disney legend, Miley Cyrus, The Climb. I was shook. I was not expecting that. What was it like for you to find out you were going to be singing that song?
I was also shook. But I was just so excited. I grew up obsessed with that song since it first came out. Like, I literally would play it on repeat for sure. So I was just so excited to take on this new arrangement and, see how it worked in this new context with Seb and Carlos. And I think they did a really beautiful job of incorporating it into the show and making it make sense. And it was just so much fun.
I really was like, okay, I know we're doing High School Musical songs. I know we're doing Beauty and the Beast songs. I know we're doing original songs. But I didn't know that there was a potential for like a Miley Cyrus to come in there.
I know, right?
We're full of surprises.
And now this season, you guys have so much going on with your characters together, individually. Frankie with Carlos, I think we really see that he is struggling a little bit, realizing like, okay, I want to be, front and center, but also I'm not used to that. Mm-hmm. So how do you kind of dive into that?
I also shared that in common with Carlos. As much as like I want to be like the star of everything, I by nature am very shy. So I am like have like a constant battle in my head where it's just like shy Frankie, but also like diva Frankie. That's like, who's gonna win the one today? And sometimes the shy one wins, and I just have to allow that. But for the most part, I try to, the inner, Beyonce in me is always just like, nuh-uh, not today. You're going to go out there and do something.
Seb is really kind of going back and forth with his relationship with Carlos of like trying to give him enough. Can you talk a little bit about that with your character and that kind of dilemma he's been going through?
Yeah, of course. I honestly do also relate with that aspect. I feel like Frankie is so good at giving gifts and being so thoughtful with that. And that's definitely something Seb is going through. It's very fun to explore those different aspects of the conflicts going on between the two of them, and also like with himself and figuring out, who he is and how he can handle himself in this new relationship and figuring that out. So yeah, it's super fun.
How do you feel about, just how you guys are expanding in your roles with other characters?
Oh, I love it so much. I love any time I get to work with any cast member on this show because everyone is just so great. But Dara especially, she is just such a good time, and I love sharing scenes with her, and seeing how Seb and Courtney's relationship is growing has been really fun.
That's one of the cool things about our cast, is that we are a fairly large cast, and so you never know you could be with anybody, and you're gonna be in good hands, and it's going to be pretty fun. You
guys are always throwing things into the mix, and so we find out that North High is also going to be doing Beauty and the Beast. It kind of throws a wrench into things. I'm curious, if they decided we have to do another musical, what other musical would you want East High to like hop into?
It's funny. I actually would love to do like The Little Mermaid, which is what North High was originally doing. But I just love The Little Mermaid so much. I think it has such a beautiful score. So I don't know.
Yeah, let's rival next season. We're gonna rival North High. We're gonna rival West High, and we're gonna do The Little Mermaid.
Okay.
All right. So who would be who? Who would you guys be in a Little Mermaid?
Okay, well, I definitely would go out for Ariel, but I feel like Julia kind of has that tapped in with the hero already. So I'd be like a Mer sister or something. I'd be so happy being a Mer sister.
No.
Or Ursula. Oh my God, duh.
No.
This one.
I feel like you would be an amazing, like, Flotsam or Jetsam, or like, even like Sebastian, maybe.
Sebastian, I'll take it.
I would love to do Flounder.
Oh.
So cute. And now for this season, I mean, did you guys know going into it or have an idea like you were going to be Lumiere, you were going to be Chip, or, you know, were you surprised by the casting?
They actually let us know before we started shooting what each character was going to end up being cast as. So we were all super excited by it. Yeah, I mean.
Oh, yeah. I like Lumiere was definitely like, it was one of those dream roles that you have in your head that is kind of like a little far away. So the fact that I was like right there, I get to do it on the show. I mean, that's awesome. One
thing I'm really excited for is be our guest. So I don't know if there's anything you can share. I feel like that's going to be the big Carlos number.
It's going to be magical. It's going to be Disney magic.
Can't give anything away.
Is there anything else you want to share?
Well, we have a lot of still surprises coming. I mean, we're not even halfway through the season yet. So there's still a lot to be said, a lot to be sung. And I think people are going to be really excited.
Yeah, buckle up, Wildcats.
If you like this one, you can check out more of my High School Musical, the Musical, the series videos right over here. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.